currently live on KBC. PS, it is a monumentous occasion for the country, especially in the energy sector, which you reside on. What have you achieved so far over the 6 years?
One, we have about 92 to 95% renewable energy. Currently with the field dams, because of the good rains that we have had, we are generating up to 96% of clean renewable energy. And I want to set the record straight and tell Kenyans that we are not in power rationing mode, and like what has been reported. The issue is around South Nyanza and South Rift, where we have a constrained line, but we are trying to see what is the best way forward before we build the Narok-Bomet line to mitigate, because we don't want to have a national blackout that we did have because of overloading that line. And again, we still want to serve those Kenyans. So you have adequate power for the country. What we are lacking is a delivery system to that region around South Nyanza, South Rift, Bomet, Sotik, Kisii, Awendo, Homa Bay. But we are fast-tracking all the transmission lines that we need to fast-track. And if need be, we shall renew the PPA for Muhoroni gas turbine so that we ensure for about a year or two before we complete the Narok-Bomet line. So I need to say that, yes.
Given that you're even setting the record straight, PS, we are talking about what Waziri said yesterday. It is bound to happen. Is it going to happen again?
No, it's not going to happen. That's why we are saying that line, we do not want to overload it again. Because you see, we are under KPLC has to manage the situation. What they have been trying to do is serve everyone, but in the channel in which they are serving is constrained. For example, let me use the analogy of a pipe. You have a reservoir, a tank that has about 10,000 liters, and you have a pipe that is half an inch, and you want to give 10,000 people. You may not be able to. Not because you don't have enough water, you have enough water, but the pipe that in which the water you are delivering is not adequate. So what we need to do is expand the pipe. That is the conversation we have. So what has been happening is KPLC is trying to push the water to serve those people. Now what happened on Sunday is that pipe burst and caused the cascade back. So and that's why we are saying we are trying to see what is the best way forward. Not necessarily load shedding as such, but just dropping a few people. And the time in which we shall be doing that is between 6:30 and 9 p.m. when the demand is high. The rest of the day, everyone has power. Yeah.
And of course, we are talking about, you even heard yesterday, you were in that particular briefing, it is a national shame. Let's say it for what it is. Yes. Are we going to see heads roll on that particular matter?
You know, Kenyans love heads rolling. I don't know where that culture came from either, but that is what Kenyans want to see. Now, this is a line that was supposed to be done in 2017. Yesterday, I saw a letter done by my predecessor telling one agency to do the line in 2017. Now, is it a mistake that the current regime has created? No. Do we need to punish someone for something they have not done for themselves? No. But Kenyans, of course, love the image of heads are rolling. It is not anybody's mistake. It is just that when it was supposed to be done, it wasn't done. Yes.
And of course, given that Kenyans today we are celebrating Jamhuri and it's the festive season, what is your message to the millions of Kenyans watching?
Mine is to tell you that around the Christmas season and New Year's, we shall ensure that you have security of supply, you have adequate power in your homes, and wishing you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for making time. That is the Principal Secretary in the Energy Department, Mr. Wachira, just giving us a status update of the energy sector. You do remember yesterday they gave an update on the national blackout that we witnessed. This is the third time. Now, right now, the Principal Secretary has just set the record straight. They will not be rationing power. What they will be doing is that they will ensuring that when it's high peak, like we mentioned, 6:30 all the way to 9, they will ensure that all the regions are supplied adequately with power. And of course, he said on the matter of heads rolling, we're yet to see if that particular stance will be taken. Also, you do remember yesterday the Transport Cabinet Secretary, that is Kipchumba Murkomen, also went to the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, clearly stating there is sabotage in that particular airport. And of course, KAA, with that technical committee that they're currently sitting down as he anticipates the final report, they'll they'll be able to have a way forward. And of course, that's just the energy sector. You even heard that the issue is not the collection of waters in those particular dams. We're back off from El Nino rains we're currently still experiencing in the country. And of course, this is the main route where, dear viewers, the dignitaries are passing through.